There should not be that much Bondo over the top of your fiberglass repair. Granted, this is an existing repair that has broken out again. There we go. That'll save some grinding. Yeah, that was the only thing holding that was a little bit right here. Everything else was broke loose on there. We're just uncovering someone else's nightmare.
Got a little crack there if you can see it. And then yeah. Well, that's why I brought you, man, because you know, I don't fiberglass. If I can't hit it with a hammer or weld it, I don't know what I'm doing.
I get it.
Show me this one time, and then I think I got it from there. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I watched a YouTube video earlier. I'm expert now, but professional. It looks wild. Yeah. I was like, is this supposed to look like that, sir?
Yeah, well, you gotta get all the broken stuff out.
Yeah.
They had a mess there. So
Yeah.
we got it to where it's good glass we can work with. So one thing when you're doing fiberglass, you gotta work the inside and the outside. But when you have an edge like this, you want to make sure it's always knife edge. You want a real sharp edge so that your work on the inside will come together smooth with your work on the outside. The less air pockets and air bubbles you can get in here, the stronger you're going to have it, because all those fibers are meshed together then.
Nice.
And they mesh in with the stuff that's already there, and it all just ties together nicely.
That makes sense, because yeah, I was watching a couple videos earlier, and I was like, man, I better get an expert over here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I did plenty of it. So.
Yeah, you did plenty of it for sure.
I always start from the inside because that gives you a good base layer, and it brings the structure back to your panel so you don't have soft spots. And then you can build up the outside and cut it down to where it's supposed to be.
Okay, cool. All right, well, he's going to show me that here in just a second. He's actually explaining it to me, but I figured it was a pretty good time for me to hit record because I don't know that much about fiberglass, but he does, so.
I can tell you right now, if you video me and I'm chewing on my fucking tongue hanging out of my mouth, you better edit that out.
Size up.
Get some guesstimations in here.
So let me guess, you're going to go skinny and then thicker and thicker, or what?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's why the different sizes.
Slowly stagger them out.
Oh, okay.
So that way you can get the main stuff covered, and then you stagger out your structure behind that.
Gotcha. Okay. I know I keep interrupting you while you're working.
You're right.
So my question was, do you dip them? Does he dip them in the resin, or does he just spread it on there?
You don't dip them in the resin, so you spread the resin over the area you're working to get the moisture on there and to get a base. And then, so I pulled this piece of cardboard out of the trash. So we'll spread resin on here, and then we'll put the piece of fiberglass mat on here, and then take a paintbrush and soak that mat down. Then you peel it off and put it on the area.
Now that makes sense.
With.
Okay. Yeah, earlier when I said I didn't know fiberglass, I mean I really didn't know fiberglass. So, I mean, I'm sure I could do it. I did watch a couple videos that pretty close to what he's explaining, but I'm more of a I gotta see it type of cat and ask questions.
Well, like, a lot of my fiberglass work came from old school guys that I worked with in a Kenworth dealership doing fiberglass on the semis. So
yeah. Well, you went to school too. He actually went to school.
I did, but we didn't learn. We didn't go over a whole lot of fiberglass. We mainly just did sheet metal and some plastics.
Where'd you go?
I went to Wildtech.
Wildtech, that's right. But he actually worked in auto body for how many
About
years?
10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years. So he's got, not only did he go to school, but he's got the experience also. And I think experience goes a lot further than school.
Yeah. School gives you the basics, but once you get in the industry and start doing it, then you figure out the nooks and crannies and the niches to do it. And everybody has their own way. Nobody really does everything the same. So you got to do what makes you comfortable.
Well, that was the only reason I said that in my first video. Like, you might not do it the way I do it, but this is what I do, and this is what's got me through, and it works for me.
Mm-hmm. It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
You just gotta try it. And
I think
see
experience
what works best for you.
Experience is the best thing you can do.
I mean,
just get out there and do it. What did famous Mike Walker say? 1 hour a day.
An hour a day.
An hour a day will build your hot rod in 1 year. If you go into the garage 1 hour a day, that's like 7 hours a week. It's almost a full working day. You make a lot of progress really fast. 1 hour a day. I need to get Mike in here so he can explain that.
Best advice I can say is don't take your work boots off till you get that hour in.
That's right.
Oh, that's some thick stuff there.
We'll be right back. It's weird they just use drips.
Yeah.
So how many drips was that?
That was 38. So they say 8 to 10 drips per ounce.
Oh, okay.
So,
makes it hot, so I don't want it hard.
Well,
rock hard.
It'll harden the same hardness, but the hotter you mix it,
quicker,
the less time you have to work with it.
Gotcha. It's the least I can do. I'll grab you a bucket. There you go. You know, since you worked all day and now you're here at night. I appreciate it.
And at the same time, I mean, I've known Rory for quite a while too, so it's a pleasure to be able to do this for him because definitely helped me out before. So
that's cool. Oh, cool. I like how it even bleeds through. That's cool.
Yeah. And you can see it turns clear once it gets fully soaked in, and you just want to make sure it gets to that clear state so that you can.
That's cool.
You know, there's no dry fibers in there.
I've always wanted to make stuff out of fiberglass, and I just haven't done it. Like, people put like cool skulls and stuff and things, and like make them look like they're stretched out of the dashboards and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted to do stuff like that, and I just
wild
never.
Speaker box.
Yeah, wild speaker box or something cool, you know.
Yeah.
And I just never did it. Now you're going up in size.
Yeah. So the first strip I laid right down the middle.
Yeah.
And then the second strip I laid just a little off to one side. Third strip I laid to the opposite side, so it kind of staggered it, but it built it up in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one will go over the entire thing.
Nice.
So
I even told Rory when he dropped this off, this was the part that scared me because I hadn't done it. I was like, I'll cut anything apart with a grinder and a welder or whatever. But fiberglass, I'm like, nah.
yeah, that's when you go to your friends in low places. So the crazy thing is there was a point in time where I actually contacted one of my old Votech teachers and asked him what it took to become a teacher at the community college for the Votech program, because I wanted to keep these cars alive, and the only way we're going to do that is by keeping the kids in it. And so I wanted to be able to share my knowledge and my experience with the younger generations to keep this going, because I don't want to see the car scene die.
Yeah, me neither.
it's always been a love and a passion of mine, so. And I've got an 8-year-old that's following right in my footsteps. Scary to think, but
Yeah.
he's right there behind me wanting to do it all.
Is there a certain thickness that you aim for?
No, not necessarily. Just kind of go with the flow until it seems like it's got a good structure behind it, and I feel comfortable with it holding up. I mean, I'm sure there is somewhere some sort of textbook, oh, it should be this thick, blah, 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 but I wasn't very good in school, and I just kind of do my thing. And
I think me and you are, that's why I think we get along real good. We're not afraid to just go for it.
yeah.
That's why I was like, man, I just kind of want you here. Like, I would have did it, but I just, you know. And if you were like, hey, man, I'm busy, I still would have did it. But it's just better to have that guy there or something that you can ask questions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because the whole time I would have been like, I wonder if you can do this. I wonder if you can do that.
How does this work?
Yeah. And what does that do? And how does that work?
It's a lot better than
The other job that was done.
yeah.
That other job was a little rough.
I'm not sure what barn that one was done in.
Then, like you said, tomorrow I can just go right over it.
Yep. Yeah. Tomorrow you could just lay it right on top and finish this part of it.
Okay.
Well, got a good chunk of it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I'll finish the rest of it tomorrow, and
Yeah, I'll come over after work and check out the progress. And if you
still got a little bit to do yet.
she's making good progress, though.
Yeah. It's fiberglass time, I guess. I gotta dive right in and get this truck done. So here we go. Yeah, kudos to Aaron. You're being a lot more prepared than I am. I had to stop real quick and cut some more things because I have that attitude of just, let's just do it, figure it out. Let's just do it, figure it out. And I kind of didn't want to do that yesterday. That's why I called him and said, hey man, if you can help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I ripped my glove, had to go get another one. All right. I think it looks like fiberglass, I don't know. Tell me in the comments if it looks like I'm doing this right. I think I'm doing it exactly how he said, I hope. Clean the garage. I didn't have time to clean it before Aaron got here yesterday, so the poor guy had to crawl around in dust from me sanding and blocking all day. So we got that done. So now we're moving on to trying to finish this up so I can get it body work tonight. Maybe get it body worked and maybe even get this thing in the final primer, because I think everything else is just about ready. Do one more primer and then guess what? I get to block and sand again. I'm sure this is just like anything else that you can do. Everybody's got their own way. You can do it 100 different ways. Let's see. I had a plan for this one. I lost track. I was trying to talk. That's why I shouldn't talk and work. That ain't no joking. That ain't no kidding. I shouldn't talk and work because I can't do it. So I should probably have this music off. I'm probably gonna get in trouble on YouTube. They don't like it when you play music. And that is getting dry, I think. So we better just quit. We better just knock it off right there because I am drying out. I'm gonna have to mix up some more. Dang it. Well, mine didn't go near as far as Aaron's did. Shoot. Hopefully I don't get shut down for having music on in the background. I can't do anything without music. I don't know about any of you guys. Like we gotta do some trimming, some grinding. Even got that little guy right there. And this one here. I think I did okay, I don't know. Aaron's gonna stop by after work, he said, so probably gonna inspect my stuff. I don't know if I did very good or not, I don't know. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for all the comments. If somebody's being rude in the comments and it has a picture and it looks like me, it's not me. I'm not gonna be rude in the comments. no matter what you say to me, I'm just, if it's real rude, I'll just erase you. I don't care. But yeah, it's not me, guys. I will never be rude. There's no need. That's too much effort. It's too much effort to be rude. It's way easier to be nice. So, like I said, next time you see this truck, it'll be painted. I'm not gonna make 100 videos and blah 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 and try to milk this thing dry. That's just not me. It's not the way I am. And that would honestly take a lot of effort, because I feel like I stay up really late editing these videos like every night. So we love you guys. I'll never be rude in the comments. Just remember that it's not me. Even if it's got a picture like my Howlin Wolf design, it's not us. I promise. I wouldn't do it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the struggle. But we love you guys. Thank you for everything. Next video, it'll be painted, and it'll be when Rory sees it. All right. Thank you guys. Good night.